What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ThatGuyNamedJay, aka 50 Shades of Gray, checking in. I'm about to change my new favorite color to gray, man, because I swear I got more gray shirts than a motherfucker. But anyways, what's going on with you guys, man? I got some news that I should be sad about, but I'm just not. Okay. I did the whole, or I've been doing the whole negativity thing last couple of days, and it just don't fan out good for the mental. You know what I'm saying? You walk around negative, you know, and you respond in the negative, and you get caught up in the negativity of others, and it's like a disease, man. So I just had to kind of detox myself of the negative energy that's been going on between me as far as in my life and, you know, my YouTube and things like that. So, but anyways, I'm glad I did, because, you know, I'm feeling way better, in a better mood. And it's actually kind of crazy because I didn't get the position over in Illinois. If you remember, I think a couple days ago, maybe a couple more, like 3 or 4 days ago, I posted a video talking about a new job position with the same company, of course, but they still gonna call me a flip-flop. It's all good though, no negative energy. Brain fart. But over in Illinois, there was a account over there pulling the same thing, butane, and it was just seems like to be like an easier route. You know, it's flatlands. There go my alarm going off. Flatlands, shorter distances. You can haul heavier, which pays more. You know, like this load. These loads I'm doing are like 74. I might try to do like 75 or 76 today, just to see if it's a big difference. Because the skill house closed. But anyways, but yeah, so 74 to 7600. But normally it's 7400. Out there, man, they're hauling 8 to 8500 gallons. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no DOT in the areas that they have to run. So they're just, I think they said they got like the mobile joint that, you know, you pull your the mobile scale, but, you know, running into those are not, you're not as likely to run into those as you would like a regular waste, like the regular waste station ain't going nowhere. The mobile one, you know, it just comes and goes or whatever, depending on how that trooper woke up that day. Hopefully his wife gave him some pussy so he won't come out there. But anyways, nonetheless, I didn't get it. I didn't have enough experience. According to Kirby, who is the guy, the head guy, the connect, if you will, for us. He said that the supervisor out there said I needed to have my hazmat for at least a year, but they could work with 8 months. Well, I just got my hazmat before I got this gig. So I've only had it now for maybe 2 months tops. So it is what it is, man. At first I was upset and like, oh, blah, 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 just because it was more money, you know. But I had to get out of that mood because I was starting to downplay this position. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting upset like I had no job at all and I won't make it no money at all and whatever. But, you know, as I've been talking about, man, I've been getting more comfortable with this route. You know, the first week was rough. You know, the first couple of loads I was nervous as shit. You know, back roads and all that. I think I just made a video talking about 68 versus the back road, and I made it seem like, oh, I ain't gotta worry about that no more. I'm going out to Illinois, but here we are. You know, funny how God works, but, you know, it's all good because, you know, the way I'm looking at it, the way I'm choosing to look at it is, you know, Illinois probably would have been the easy route for me. You know, with everything that I've been through, you know, I probably need a challenge. I need something to challenge me. I need something to keep me on my P's and toes, you know. P's and Q's, I guess is the phrase. You know, going out Illinois might have been probably been a situation where it would have been, I would have got too comfortable, too lazy, which is probably what the driver who he got rid of and wanted me to replace did. Just because, you know, going through Illinois, man, you're never really afraid or worried about going through Illinois unless you got to go past a DOT, because, you know, in Illinois, DOT is sometimey. Or you got to go into Chicago. But besides that, driving through Illinois for the most part is a breeze. A breeze, you heard me. But you know, it is what it is, man. We like I said, we're getting comfortable on this route. We're feeling comfortable with these back roads. I found this schedule that allows me to. I'm a day ahead. So, for example, Today is Saturday. I've already delivered my Saturday load. I delivered it I pulled in there like 12:30 this morning. I got unloaded by like 2:30. Came up to this rest area on personal conveyance because they kick us off the property now because of the accident is what I'm assuming. Either the accident or either because of the accident or because what was the other thing that happened? Oh, the truck. What happened is, you know, when my former coworker left his truck and abandoned it, you know, they raised hell because of that facility. That facility has a it's like a gas facility, so if anything goes wrong, you got to be able to move your trucks out of there in a hurry. And with nobody in that truck and where he had parked it, I think he had parked right next to a tank. So they had came banging on my door like, hey, what's up? What's going on with this truck? Why the truck's in here with a driver? Da 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 da. And they raised hell about that, which is why I sat all day. That I think that was that was a week ago. That was last Sunday, because he had left that Saturday. But and then I guess it caused so much commotion that they just told us we can't park in the property no more, which kind of sucks because up in Newington, in that area around Springfield, Lawton, you know, all around that Northern Virginia area, there's really not too many places for trucks to park. You know, especially a hazmat tanker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know I'm not sure yet of the regulations, but I've been researching. But I'm pretty sure I can't park on the side of a road like a drive. I know for a fact I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like a drive-in or a flatbed or whatever. So I have to be away from the general public for the most part. So, but nonetheless, man, it just kind of sucks because it just put us in a situation where we had to, you know, we sitting there for 3-4 hours. Or if it's 2 in the morning, we think we're gonna be able to get there, get unloaded, and sleep. Now we got to drive at least another hour and a half to find somewhere to park. Like I'm at this rest area that's maybe about an hour and 10 minutes away, and you know that hour and 10 felt like 13 hours last night. You know what I'm saying? I was tired as hell, but nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. But I figured out a schedule to where like he gave me a day off, which was I think Wednesday. And so instead of taking Wednesday off, I went and picked up my Thursday load. And then Thursday midnight, I was already down there ready to unload. So I'm gonna keep that schedule, you know, until I got to either do a 34, which I'm gonna try to, you know, finagle my hours to where I don't have to do a 34. Because again, you know, because I'm able to drive out of there on PC because, you know, they're kicking me off the property, and I can drive like an hour and a half up before I find parking, because there's no parking on 495, 270. I mean, I'm on 70. I had to drive all the way up to 70 to find parking. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just none. You know, so legally, I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what personal conveyance is supposed to be used for. You know, you don't got nowhere to park. Customer say you got to get off the property. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it, man. That's the update, man. Like I said, I didn't get a position, but I'm not upset because I found in my groove. Like, for example, I'm on my way today. Today is Saturday. I'm already on my way to pick up my Sunday load. I should go be up there. What time is it now? The time now is 11:06. So once I get off this video, let's say I hit the road at 11:15, drive 3.5 hours. What's that? 12, 1, 2. So 2:45, get up there. It normally only takes 45 minutes to an hour to get unloaded. He scared the shit out of me. This dude just walked past. 45 minutes to an hour, so I'm 2:45. Let's call it 3:45, and then drive back down, which is 5 hours or 8:45. So I'll get down there in that area around 8:45. Well, let's just call it 9 o'clock. So that'll give me some time to kind of play around. You know what I'm saying? If I want to stop by the Walmart, which I do, to pick up some fruit. You know, I want to stop by the TA to pick up a iceless cooler, so I can start having me some strawberries, some grapes, some what was it? Strawberries, grapes, watermelon, oh, and some more oranges. That's kind of what I've been doing as far as if those who are interested in updating on my diet. I did weigh myself at the truck stop scale, and I did it like 3 different times just to make sure that it was accurate, and it put me at 432. So 432 compared to, I was like 444 when I was at the house this last time. So I'll call it 10 pounds. You know, not gonna celebrate. You know, we still got a long ways to go. I'm probably gonna weigh myself every Friday. So what I was doing last week was the 1 meal a day, but what I was breaking it with a lot of garbage food, and I got to really break out of that. So I want to put some fruit on the truck, fruit that I actually like. You know, I had bought some apples, some peaches, some bananas, but those aren't really my favorite type of fruit. You know, so I said I need to go ahead and get that iceless cooler so that I can go ahead and get the fruit that I actually enjoy to eat. You know what I'm saying? I would get my refrigerator because my wife is supposed to be coming up next weekend. Ooh. But this truck doesn't have an inverter. They didn't put the inverter when they put the APU on, so I got my own little 175 watt inverter for my CPAP, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully the ice is cool. I can just plug in a cigarette lighter or whatever and be good to go. So, but this video probably getting boring because there's no negativity, there's nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Appreciate you if you watched it to this point. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, comment, interact. I love all my comments, even the negative ones. Yeah. But as always, man, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, and remember, take care of your hustle, and your hustle take care of you every single time, man. I'm gone.